So this is the first episode of MEL STARTS SHIT because I have MEL finishes shit, but I never talked about, how and why I start shit, what my process really is. I was talking about on MEL finishes shit, leaning more into my process. And one thing that I've noticed, and I think maybe I've always known this about myself and my work, but I don't know if other people recognize it, is that all of my work looks like me. And when I say it looks like me, it's kind of rough around the edges. I'm not very polished, and maybe it's the Brooklyn in me, right? So I'm very much Trini, but I was raised in pre-gentrified Brooklyn, and I have a sweet smile, and I'm petite, but I will fuck you up. And I love that resonates in the work. I work in a lot of different mediums. I do a lot of like graphic work or using computer programs to paint and collage. I do mixed media, traditional collage and assemblage. I also paint, right? I have a degree in painting from Howard, and in the last few years I've leaned into gouache a lot more than acrylics. But whenever I look at my work, whether it's handmade or done on a computer screen, it gives a little bit of rawness, a raw edge, not so buttoned up feel, maybe a little teensy bit raggedy or pixelated or blurry. And those are the things I love. Those parts of the work those imperfections are what make the work me. And as I lean more into who I am in this decade of 40, I am learning to love those things the most, so even as I look at this new series of work where I am using these like graphic screenshots and building them into maps from this game on my phone, and changing those compositions, and I'm working on them really quickly and rearranging things, and the part about it that I love is that is my process. Like, I've always worked extremely quickly. It's put me in trouble when I've tried to collaborate with other artists, because they'll send me something, I'll work on it for a day, send it back to them, and they're like, you're done already. But that's how I work. I work quickly. It's part of who I am. I adjust. I don't use every single draft of something that I do, but I love having that quickness and almost an ability to release things when I have finished it. Now, I will beat a theme or a series into the ground. Like, I will do, like for this new series, I have about 100 of them already because I'm constantly reworking, twisting, and turning. But the time spent on each individual work is less because I'm not as married to ironing out the imperfections so much as I am in creating work that highlights those imperfections, that celebrates them. So yeah, I make shit.